I'm very confident. I'm playing very well. After the win last time, I thought by myself I wasn't playing that well. But I started off with a couple of Pro Tour wins. I had a semi-final in the UK Open. I won Dubai. I won the World Cup in Paris last week. So my confidence is still sky high. But no, a big target for me is first the match play, because I never won it before. And I want to have every tournament on my list to get them away.
And Barry, how confident are you this is going to be the best World Championship there's ever been?
Well, as you know, I'm never knowingly undersold. My confidence in darts just couldn't be higher, because, to give you some comparisons, when we were at the Circus Tavern in our first year, I think, if I remember rightly, and Rod Harrington may correct me, the gross gate receipts was somewhere in the region of £50,000 for the entire tournament. Today, when these tickets go on sale, which I think is going on sale, restricted sale to PDC members on Monday, and then they go on general sale the 23rd of June. I can guarantee you, by the end of the 24th of June, there won't be a floor ticket left, and we would have already taken over £1 million in the first day they go on sale. So the growth, the question we're always asked is, when are we going to move it to a bigger venue? Now, we're going to, but I want to be absolutely sure that when we go there we don't lose any atmosphere. So I think this may be the last year in the West Hall, because the bigger hall can take double the number of people. So if I think I've got it right, we will sell out this entire show very, very quickly, and then that will stimulate me to work more on, let's double the, because I can sell so many more tickets than are available. When you look at Premier League darts that Michael won, Leeds had 11,000 people in. O2 was 10,000, Dublin was 9,500. So we know we have the ability to sell more tickets, but the most important thing is to maintain the atmosphere, which is quite unique, of that party, sort of controlled party environment. Everyone having a beer, talking and watching the darts. They do three things at the same time. So I'm very confident this year is going to be even bigger. I certainly know we've got more additional live TV around the world. I know that Scandinavia is taking it live this year. Even I know that Thailand is taking it live. Vietnam have come in. I mean, we are cleaning up countries. We know we're live in New Zealand, we're live in Australia, we're live in the Middle East. Obviously German, and obviously Holland, where the viewing figures, thanks to this man, are going through the roof. So all of this augurs very well. The secret is, as Michael will tell you, the secret is not to be complacent. The day you relax, the day you think you've cracked it, you're going to get beat, either as a darts player or a promoter. So every year we take the view, this is a new event, we want to smash every record, we want to beat everything else, and that means our TV companies get the return for what is a sizable investment, as do our sponsors. If you give everyone value for money, you've got a business that will last forever.
When you got involved with PDC and set up this amazing enterprise, did you ever expect it would get to where it's got to today?
I'd love to tell you that I'm a smarty pants and I saw it all very clearly. In fact, the exact opposite is the truth. When I first went to the Circus Tavern, I saw blokes having a pint, having a bet, having a laugh, and watching some great darts. And I thought, there's some mileage. But what has happened to this sport, and this is where the players have been so essential, what's happened is, well, it's totally shocked and amazed me. I don't really know where it came from. And I think in life, there's two or three things that always, I can run my life on two really simple phrases. One, it's better to be lucky than good looking. Because certainly me getting involved was lucky. And I think when you look at the crowds and you look at the fact that in 10 years the age profile was 45 to 55 or older, is now 18 to 28 or sometimes younger. So there's been a whole quantum shift of why dance is appealing. I think it also came at the right time for society. people want to be entertained. They're not necessarily dart players. 10 years ago, the crowd was made up of people that play darts, clubs, local leagues. Today, it's made up of people who want to watch great darts. They don't necessarily play because it's such a wonderful entertainment. So, long-winded way of saying, I never saw it coming. I'm going to take all the credit. But the other side of it is to do this sort of operation, to build a sport, you need that one ingredient. You need characters. And you know, we are so blessed in the world of darts that we've got all, and I don't say this disrespectfully, but we've got ordinary people playing darts. So people can associate, not like a Premiership footballer earning 200 grand a week and smashing up his Ferrari and getting in another one. Our crowd can associate with the players because they're like them. And the players, because of the environment from when they come, are characters. They can talk, they can entertain. You know, and this is the trouble with lots of sports where, frankly, a lot of the top players are anonymous in terms of personality. But in darts, you know, the top 16 are, at least the ones you see most on television, are all characters. They've all got their own personality. They draw their own support. I mean, you've only got to see the number of lime green shirts in the audience now. The Mighty Mike Brigade. Or you look at, you know, the Power Posse supporting Phil Taylor, the Australians with Whitlock, the Barney Army. You know, and that, once you've got that, you've got something to really build on. And it's not a nasty, it's not like Spurs against Arsenal. You know, a Michael Van Gerwen fan doesn't hate Phil Taylor, but they just prefer Michael Van Gerwen, and vice versa. And that's the great thing about darts, that's why it's such a sociable game to watch.
I've got a question for Michael. Michael, last week at the World Cup of Darts, the Netherlands absolutely hammered the English in the final. You're the current world champion, the Dutch are now the world champions as well. Do you think there's a change of the guard at the top of the world order now? You're 6-4 favourite with William Hill to win the World Darts Championship. Do you think there's a change in the order at the top of the world list?
Yeah, I'm number one of the world now, but it does say anything, but you need to stay there for the rest of your life. You need to try to do that for many years, and you only can do that if you play a lot of tournaments and always be sharp. And when I won the World Championship, that was the only reason I could get in the number one position, and yeah, it was a great thing. But we just keep it going, and unfortunately last week wasn't for the ranking, and Dubai wasn't for the rankings as well, but not bad thing to win them tournaments.
Is that it, everyone? Any other questions?
Yeah, let's have a beer.
Great, thank you, everyone.
I don't like beer.
Don't have a Coke.
Diet Coke.